Hey guys, so today we're checking out the upper grille overlay in gloss black, fitting all 2019 and newer LT, LT Trail Boss, LTX, and RST Silverado 1500s. Now this kit will be a great pick if you're chasing that stealthy look for the front end of your truck and want to black out some of those chrome accents. Now these trim pieces will also be incredibly easy to install and non-permanent for the truck owner who doesn't want to completely switch up their grille and wants a no-fuss kit. These will feature a gloss black appearance to add a sleek look to the front end of the truck. These will also have a factory-like fit to the grille and perfectly surround the bow tie emblem in the center. The kit will be made of an ABS plastic construction, being lightweight yet durable enough to take a hit on and off-road. Now the ABS will also resist any cracking or warping in the sun. Now on the back of the kit will also have an auto-grade 3M tape to securely stay on the truck while again being a non-permanent solution. This kit will come in at about $300, making this a pretty affordable option compared to other solutions on the page. Now other choices will usually consist of grille inlays or replacements to add a stealthier look, or kits that may come like this may come in a chrome or a polished appearance compared to the stealthy black here. Now I think if you're looking for that stealthy appear in a good looking and easy to install kit, then this is the kit for you. Install will be a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, taking you about an hour to get the job done. At this point, we can head over to the shop and check out a detailed breakdown of the install and what that looks like step by step. So that's going to wrap it up for me. Let's go ahead and jump into it.
The tools you'll need for this project are some painter's tape, a razor blade, a clean cloth, some window cleaner or rubbing alcohol, and the adhesion promoter that is included in the kit. Hi everyone. Today we're installing a grille overlay on our Silverado, so let's get started. First thing we're going to want to do before we start installing the actual overlay is make sure that our surface is absolutely clean and free of any oils or grease or contaminants that could prevent the overlay from sticking to the grille. So we can use either some window cleaner or preferably some isopropyl rubbing alcohol. So let's go ahead and clean that up, and then we'll get started with the install. Now as you can see, the grille overlay itself uses some double-sided tape to adhere to your actual grille. So before we peel the backing off of the tape, we want to make sure that it actually fits and it's where we want it. So let's go ahead and test fit it first, and then we'll move on. Now you will notice when you put this on that the inside piece does actually overlap the center piece. So don't worry about that. The fitment is correct. They don't match up butt to butt, but they do overlap to cover everything up. Now once you've got it test fitted and you're happy with where everything is at, and that's where you want to do it, one thing I like to do is grab some painter's tape, not regular masking tape, but painter's tape, and put a couple of strips in there. That way you can slice it off in the middle. So when you go to put it back on after you remove the backing of the tape, you can line it right back up and it'll go exactly where you want it to go. Now we can take our razor blade or some sort of cutting instrument and just slice the tape very carefully where the two meet. All right, now that we've got everything test fit, we can go ahead and apply the adhesion promoter to the grille in every place where we know that the tape is going to make contact. So one of the easiest ways to do this is either with a cloth or with a brush. Now you do have to work fairly quickly because it will start to dry up in about 60 seconds. Best time to do is put this on and let it sit for about 10 minutes and then peel the backing off of the tape and go ahead and apply it. And we can line it up with the tape that we already had on the car, so now we know exactly where it's going to go. Now that we've got our adhesion promoter on the grill, we can go ahead and pull the backing material off of our tape and get it applied. Now we'll line up our tape marks and give it some nice pressure to make sure that it sticks. Then we can move on to our other pieces. Now I would recommend letting this sit for about 3 hours before you try and move it or operate the vehicle. And that wraps up our review and install of our upper grille overlay in gloss black for the 19 to 21 Silverado 1500, LT, LT Trail Boss, LTZ, and RST models. Thanks for watching, and remember, for all things Silverado, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.